What is up, guys? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the vlog. Here, it's going to be first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Israel. I am a content creator, videographer, photographer, drone operator here in the Atlanta area. I know I need to work on my pitch, but I feel like it's one of those things that take time. But as you can see here, I am having a conversation with my buddy and coworker, Andrew. Andrew, I'm gonna give you a tag right here. Everyone check out his work. He's an amazing videographer. And today we are here on a drone production. So you're probably wondering, Israel, why is there two drone operators out on the field? And that is because Andrew recommended me to come out and use the Avata. If you're not familiar with the Avata, it is a DJI Avata. It is an FPV drone. So I'm going to try and go for unique shots while he goes for the more cinematic shots. And they're both going to be cinematic to say the least. But I'm going to try and get a little bit of a variation within the content that we get over here. So it's going to be cool because this is the first time I actually flew the Avata when it comes to an actual client production. And so I'm out here catching up with him, talking about the different type of shots, cutting it up. And just hanging out, man. Don't take your work too serious. Have fun, get the shot, and just enjoy the vibes. It was a bright sunny day here in Atlanta, Georgia. I was putting on the goggles, making sure these things are working, making sure they're fully charged. I always double check before going home, but you never know. They might drain out for some reason. Something always goes wrong in production, whether big or little. Something's always going to happen, so I'm trying to prevent that as much as possible and double checking everything. And so he goes and starts flying the regular drone, and he's catching as many shots as he can, statement shots, close-ups, zoom in shots. But before I take off, as you can see, I was walking around the location making sure there isn't landlines, very, very thin wires, just so I don't just crash my drone. Also, looking around and seeing what potential swoosh shots, what potential shots I can take. And one of the shots that Andrew was telling me about is hey, it'll be cool if you can swoop in and go through one of the holes in the ceiling of the building. Clearly, I was like, dude, I don't think I'm too comfortable enough. Here's me trying to attempt it. And it's the holes on top of the railings on the roof part, if you can see that. So here I am trying to attempt it. But as I get closer, I'm starting to see the holes just get smaller and smaller. And I am not that confident on the FPV drone yet. But as you can see, I kind of bail last minute. And I'm going really slow because there's no point. If you're trying to get a stabilized cinematic shot, it doesn't make sense for you to go swoop in too fast. It's not that type of production. So my goal is to get a swoosh shot from the bottom of there. And I am someone who's very, very open with his failures. I did not manage to get that swoop shot. As I go for my second swoop shot, it does not work out. And it just shows that I'm not that comfortable with the FPV drone yet. And I'm not too worried about it. It's just something that I know that I will get better at over time. And like I said, man, when you have exponentially good videographers with you, there's room for failure. There really is, because Andrew is such a pro at what he does. The drone the swoosh shot that I tried to get, the one that the client specifically asked, he managed to do it with the regular drone because he's just that good of an operator. I was like, how did he manage to do that? But yeah, there was a wind tunnel that they wanted us to shoot. I went for a shitty rig, as in I used a different type of equipment instead of the drone to get the shot. And it's actually about, after this shot right here, it's going to show the wind tunnel that I tried to get. It was literally me just walking through the tunnel with a 360 camera. And this is just a secondary shot because, again, Andrew managed to get the shot with a drone, but I wanted to get a secondary shot just to have, the more content you have to play around with, the more safeguard you are and the more you're willing to execute for the client. So yeah, we managed to get all the shots. We managed to get unique shots, which was my purpose of being out there. And overall, it was a really fun production. After we got everything we needed, we just came back to the truck and just hung out a little bit because we finished the production early. And Andrew was pretty curious on the fact that, yo, I kind of want to try out this Avata real quick. And I was like, all right, cool. Let me put it on like easy mode or like slow mode, where it only goes like 10 miles per hour instead of the 30 or 40 miles per hour it usually goes to on sports mode. And he was tripping out, actually. He was like, yo, I cannot see the landlines. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is interesting. How do you fly this? This is very hard. And I'm like, yeah, dude, you're telling me. I'm really trying to get better at the PV drone. But like I said, it is something that will only come in time. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you watching the vlog. I'm going to try and be more consistent with this in the coming future. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace.